Welcome back to top 16 from the System Open 2020 in Milton Keynes, UK. Let's move on over to this screen and we get to take a look at the players and their lists. And I also have to get ready to start the timer so I don't forget it. Let me move that up to there. Okay, so Antonio Veiga from Cadiz, Spain, playing Major Von Reg with outmaneuver and deuterium power cells. Zeta Squadron Zeta Squadron Survivor, three of those, and a Lieutenant Rivas with no upgrades. On the other side of the table, you've got Sam Davies from St Albans, UK, playing Fenrir with Fearless, Boba Fett with Fearless, Maul, Proton Bombs, Contraband Cybernetics, Hull Upgrade, and Slave One. They're getting underway now for the top 16 game, just started. Over 486 players at this event. If we switch over to the top cut, we can see that we've got one.
Yeah, I think the time's. Oh, no.
Yes.
Yeah, we're good.
One resistance player made it through. That's Andy Brazier. We saw him playing yesterday. He's playing with the Kasuda Chiono Fireball. With the was it with him with the title? Yeah, with the title and all the shenanigans that came with that. You've got and there's two resistance players. James Darrow also made it through. Paul Shayla is a rebel player, and he looks like he's the only rebel player to make it through to the top 16. And then we've got Imperials, Apollo Rodriguez, Christopher Bengston. No, Bengston's Republic. Apollo Rodriguez, and then on the other side, Imperials. Nope, just one Imperial in the race at the moment. For Republic, Christopher Bengston representing with 3 Jedi and Rick Ollie, Obi-Wan Oshoka, and Plo Koon. And on the other side of the field, Jose Maria Ongaro from Team Spain. From the winning XTC Team Spain from 2019. Then let's see what one have we not done. Separatists, Filip Vukic and Greg Hilson, Dominic Flanagan and Callum Brown, all playing Separatist droid swarms. If they all make it through to top 8, I'll be sad panda, I think. We've also got First Order. We've got Marcus Wilson, Antonio Veiga. And that looks like that's it. Yeah, that's it for First Order. And I think that's the only one I've not mentioned is Scum. On the other stream, over on Firestorm Squadron Firecast, which I've just put a link to in the chat now, you can go and see Timo Raab, who came top of Swiss yesterday, facing off against Marcelo Soto, who we just saw defeat world champion Oliver Pocknell in top 32. Other Scum players in the top. Craig Reed and Sam Davies, who we're watching now, playing Boba Fett. Okay, so let's move on over to the table as Nino is coming across the board fast.
Yeah, 3 bank right, and so I think that's slow.
Okay. Yeah, we've also got the so we've got one Fireball making it through the top 16, And it looks like at least one Von Reg. I'm not sure what the other First Order players are playing. I can tell you what, I can check though. Where's my file I've got prepared?
This is the call for Michael Upton. The pieces are on number 8. Please come to the prize wall.
That's action.
There's action.
To the prize wall. The pieces are on number 8.
Okay, and MK 2020. So we got, let's see who the FOs are. There's only 2, right, in the top cut? Marcus and Antonio. So let's see what Marcus says.
No shots.
No shots.
Marcus Wilson, he's playing 8 FO Swarm. So yeah, just 1 Von Reg and 1 Fireball make it through to top 16. Speaking about the Fireball now, it's not to call it out, but it's obviously been given quite a bad rep so far. Only yesterday when I was walking around the hall, I only saw 3 players with the Fireball. Out of 486 players. Now, it doesn't mean that was the limit of it, but it was definitely an indication of how few players had brought it. Now, 2 of those players made it through to top 32. No, top 64, top 52, I should say, sorry. And then Andy Brazier made it through to top 32 and is now in top 16. So, of 3 of them, 2 of them made it through to day 2 of competition. And the third one that just missed out by, from what I understand, in his last match. He was 4-1 and lost that last match, which meant he just missed out on making the cut. Scum players, we've got Timo and Martello over the other table. We've got Craig Reed. Sam Davies is playing Boba Fett. What's Craig Reed got as far as the 4th Scum player in the top 16? So Craig, I think he was like one of the ones that had a bye, wasn't he? I guess not. Craig Reed, Fen, Boba, and Nom Lum. So obviously shaved off some of the upgrades that Sam is running on his Boba Fett to be able to fit in another large Jumpmaster blocker ship. Let's see, so 4 Scum, 2 First Order is 6 out of 16, so I've still got 10 lists to go through. Resistance James Darrell, I think, is playing 5 A-Wings. Yep, 5 A-Wings for James Darrell. Resistance, let's see, Andy Brazier is playing Kazuda, Poe, and Zizou.
Okay.
And that's it for Resistance players. Now I'm down to 8 lists to check through. Imperial player, Apollo Rodriguez, is playing Vader, Duchess, and 3 TIE Fighters. Yep. No, 4 TIE Fighters, sorry. Who else we got here? Done Imperial, so now I'm down to 7 lists. Scum I've done. First Order I've done. Right? Yeah, because it's 8 TIE FOs on the other First Order list. Separatists, Dominic Flanagan. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Separatists, right? Dominic Flanagan is playing 7 FOs with 7 Vulture droids with Count Dooku. Who's the other one? Who else we got? Separatists. Let's go Philip Vukic playing 7 Vulture droids with grappling struts. Select for one of them. And O22 with the tactical relay. Next would be David Walcott is facing off against Callum Brown. David Walcott has... all I've got is marked it down as a separate swarm. I've not kept track. I do know that Callum Brown's got a hyena, at least. So that's another 5. 8. We've only got 3 to go. So Rebels, Paul Shaler is playing 4 X-Wings, I think. Yep, 4 X-Wings with Paul Shaler, Red Squadron Veterans, if I remember correctly. They're Resistance, Separatist, Scum, Rebel Resistance.
Sorry, I'm just trying to...
Republic, Christopher Bengston. Those are the ones that I've left with, yeah? Yeah, just the Republic. Christopher Bengtsson playing Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, Plo Koon, and Rico Lee. And the other Republic player is Jose Maria Hungaro, and he's playing. I know he's got like a Rick, Obi-Wan, and 2 arcs. Well, that reminds me, something I had to check quickly. Go here, go here.
Depleting.
Complete or strain?
Depleting. So. Then I will.
It's that Von Reg action economy with a deplete token.
Time to defend, right?
Yep. So check range 1 for Boba.
Yep.
So range 1.
Oh,
You should range
Short,
2.
short range 2, but I get the reroll.
Boba firing on the Zeta Squadron Specialist then gets 1 hit, 1 focus, rerolls the 2 for the 2 Zeta Squadrons at range 1, gets the same result.
Yeah, I'm alright with that. Just 1.
And there's 1 evade.
So there you go. Throwing. Range 2.
2 hits,
2 rerolls.
rerolls the 2 blanks for 2 hit. 2. I don't know.
Back, shield, maul.
He uses
yourself.
Maul's force.
I take a target lock on you. You beat us.
Loses a shield. Rebus blanches to get an extra target lock for his ability.
Next one. Nothing.
Nothing.
This guy range 1.
So yellow attacking him. Where is it? I think
It's gonna
yellow.
be 2.
There's a blank. Spends the focus for 2 and 2 evades. 1 hit. Spends the target lock for 2. And there's a focus and a blank. Rerolls the blank. Still gets to lose 1 shield after spending the force.
You got proton bomb, right?
Yes, I have proton bombs.
And they're back to dials. Nino asking to confirm that there are proton bombs on Boba Fett. Yes, there are.
This one is set. Only 1. Sorry.
So yeah, so now The TIE Swarm are going to have to be careful about tripping over that proton bomb as it comes out from behind Bobber. If Bobber chooses to launch it.
Did you expect Boba to go that quick?
What?
Did you expect Boba to go that quick?
No, I didn't, but okay, it's fine. Now I have to manage what happens here.
Yeah.
So I can actually avoid a lot of damage, but I don't know if I need to. So yeah.
Okay, looks like Nino's got one dial left to place. And then double checks.
Okay, I think I'm ready. No, I'm not. I just figured out something else.
Yeah, that's right.
That's it. And now I'm ready.
Okay. Good. Systems. On.
Sure.
So proton bomb gets dropped.
This guy goes on fire. That's right.
And Nino decides his best option with his forward ties is to go as fast as possible. Probably going to try and barrel roll right, yeah, to try and get out of range.
This guy is going to do
Which helps him avoid,
straight. So he's ramping.
but... Alright.
This guy is going straight.
Zeta Squadron bumps to prevent getting too close to the proton bomb. Now this Zeta Squadron survivor will probably barrel roll to the right as well, making sure to stay out of range of that proton bomb. Lastly, the yellow Zeta Squadron survivor goes one straight, and he's just going to take it. I guess he's going to focus and take that bomb.
Over. Just no one straight. There's a stress.
Bobber goes straight, one straight.
No, actually, no, I've got range 1 or not. I'm only getting shot by one thing, so I'm okay with that. If it's range 1, I want to focus. If it's range 2, I want to target lock.
As you please.
I think it's probably range 1, so I'm going to go with focus. Focus.
So Bobber focuses.
One right.
Goes forward, straight.
Ronray goes 4. Is it okay?
Oh, well, they have an amazing dial. Oh my god, once.
Yes, I'm going right down.
No, just straight.
Try to deplete myself to take a target lock.
Yeah, sure.
Depletes to get a target lock action.
Want to take it?
Go.
Then my action will be. I will.
Yep.
Yeah.
And barrel rolls.
So fang. Keep it right.
Short.
Perilously close to that bomb, but
Yes.
he's going to barrel and focus.
Okay.
Let's go forward straight. Straight.
Split.
Okay, I think so.
Okay.
Sorry, shit.
Forward.
Forward, 3.
Okay. As he is where Fen Rao is right now, he's probably got that one shot on that tie that's going to eat the proton bomb. Maybe that tie goes down this round. He's going to take the proton bomb. He's going to take an attack from Fen Rao and from Boba Fett at reasonably close range. Boba Fett might just be out of range 1 though.
So shots, so nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, I was being overly paranoid. Range 2.
Oh, range 2.
Sorry, yeah.
Damage here.
Yep.
There's one.
3 dice for pen.
Oops. Just a shield for the proton bomb. There's 2 focuses, a hit and a crit.
Yeah, that's pen.
Looks like it's only 2. Alright, it's only, yeah, that crit at the bottom isn't from the roll. Takes 1 damage. Fen. Oh, that was Fen Rao? Okay, I thought he was going to attack with Bola first.
Still, right?
1 and 2 hits and 1 focus means he takes
Sorry, you rolled
1
3 dice for
and
that?
a damage card.
On the first one.
No, I'm going to do no. Did I roll 3?
I got 3 hits. Yeah, I think you got 3. Yeah, because you didn't. Yeah.
But I rolled 3 because I was. Is it range?
It's range 2. It's range 2.
Okay,
sorry.
I have to read
Yeah,
the first
sure.
roll.
You
Okay?
were fine.
It's going to be the same. Exactly the same. 2
So,
damages?
no, it was 3. So I rolled 3 hits on Fen.
Yes.
So
So I
so-
made again the roll, and it's that because I rolled too many dice, so I have
Yeah,
to repeat
sorry,
it.
yeah, yeah, oh,
so
sorry,
I
yes,
got that. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
So 2 in, then you got another one.
Yes, and
I go.
then you slowly focus it. Sorry.
Okay. So no shields left on that Zeta Squadron Survivor, but manages to give up half points to Sam Davies, but stays on the board.
Sure. Yeah, you good. Range 3.
3. It's going to 1.
Gets a crit,
That's over. That's not fun.
4 die.
and there's 4 blanks.
That's what he does.
That's good. Do you want to give these a shuffle by that?
Okay, I didn't shuffle it. Oh, it's pretty much okay. Whatever.
Sure.
Okay, let's go.
Direct hit.
Such alright.
This guy here,
Yep.
it's going to be 2.
Gets 2
But 3 dice. He dies.
and 2 blanks, and 2 focuses and a blank.
happens.
Oh my
And
god.
dead Fen Rao straight away.
This is what I'm so sorry.
Down to 2 Zeta Squadron survivors.
Oh god.
So huge tip of the balance in this round of combat as half points from a Zeta Squadron survivor, 3 shields get exchanged for a Fen Rao. And they go to Dials. It's a tough one. So now Boba to take on 5 TIE fighters all on his own. Now it's not undoable because the TIEs are pretty well spread out. It's going to take them at least 2 turns to be able to form up a decent kill box on Boba. So he can kind of take advantage of that for the next few turns of just being able to avoid a lot of damage.
To be fair, it was It was also like I did ask myself for it because I shuffled him forward and I would have been out of range.
So ready, set, okay.
But I still was doing 2 damage. I was still around. But yeah.
Want to baseball?
No.
Roll the die.
So 2 banks over the gas cloud, rolls a die,
Get straight.
gets a strain token.
It's very happy with that after turn 2. Scattering your ships. Scattering your ships, getting the 2 shots into the 1, and
X-Wing World Qualifier. That 10-minute time limit is up. If you still don't have the order, can you please raise your hand? Stay in your table if you're in.
I took a look here with this one.
cool.
And you will be
Two guys. Three.
before you leave, please make sure you have your
It's going to target lock you. This guy is also target lock.
Cool.
I will put the target box.
Boba is slooping. I'm not using contraband.
Slip, okay.
Sorry, Talon.
Yeah, yeah. There's no slip.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Bubba goes for a talon roll then.
Stress.
I guess he just doesn't want to spend like be in a position in a few rounds where he's just kiting 5 ties behind him. Wouldn't be the worst position to be in with 1 proton bomb left, but yeah, once that proton bomb's gone, it just means that turn after turn he can't go slow enough.
That's it.
Yep.
So who's the first? I think we
Sure.
have Cloud.
Range.
Range 3 we have Cloud or
Yeah.
we Cloud. They should.
Yeah, shoot one. It's not matter.
Really unexpected there. All the target locks on Bobber
Three
though.
dice.
2 hits
Sorry,
from
sorry.
Bobber, gets 2 evades on the evade dice, and
That's alright.
loses 2
Come
shields
back.
on the orange.
There you go then.
Take a squadron survivor.
Minus nothing. Of course. 1. You roll all die. Roll ice. The other guy?
Even then, I've got more.
That's it?
Yeah.
3 dice.
Sorry, who's that from?
The only one who shoots now.
Oh, backshot. Yeah, of course. Yep. That's range. Yeah, I'm sure. Wall.
And
Oh god. That's
Takes
a green
1.
day.
It's not the green day, but hey, we got a while. Yeah, we've 8 hit points. We're at the green dice. Yeah, more's back.
now Bobber coming straight back at them means that he's going to get several re-rolls coming in this next turn, as I doubt Nino is going to want to try and give up the territory he's got at the moment. Oh no, only 1, because it's only the orange one that's actually facing him. The other 2 are heading away. And those could be, if I take a quick look at this, let me see now. I can take that signals loop, free speed signals loop.
I am also ready.
Although,
No bombs?
well, I guess from the distance he's at, makes sense. So hard 2 with Lieutenant Reves.
1, 2.
And barrel rolls right.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
This guy. That's it. What's this? The guy sloops.
Yeah, signals loop from the two Zeta Squadron survivors that have got their backs to Boba. Right? Oh no, this one's just a one bank. And yeah, he's disengaged here.
Bobby's going contraband.
Yep.
He's going to 4 straight.
Bobby uses contraband cybernetics.
Sure.
Can still take actions.
Yes.
Take everything with you.
Yep. How many hit points is that on?
And this one is 5.
That takes some doing.
What?
That would take some doing.
Yep. Place to shoot, I hope.
Okay.
Still get a shot on that, still have rerolls. So I'm knocking out up on the straight, not going to do it with the 1 boost. The 1 boost right, kind of just going to roll up on me, so.
CPC stress. Are you using something?
Contraband.
Okay. Big hard. I think we come. We don't have this.
I'll take,
Still stressed.
I'll
right?
take that. Yeah, I'm still stressed.
So you shoot first.
Yep.
Let's go.
So I've checked range 1.
Yeah, you've got 2 range ones.
Alright. So, the only shot for Boba is out the back to the orange tie Zeta Specialist. Zeta Survivor, hold on. Zeta Squadron Survivor. And he gets a crit, a focus, and a blank. He's got 2 rerolls for the 2 enemies he's got a range 1. And that ship. No, it's not the orange one, is it? It is the orange one. But it's like mixed up. I thought the orange one was the one in the middle.
It's gonna be 2.
I know. So 2 shields gone now.
It starts with the long range guy. Still 2.
2 hits from yellow onto Boba. For 1 evade, 1 focus, and a blank.
I think force can be useful anyways.
He rerolls with the 2 rerolls. Gets 2 evades.
Right.
So I thought
No,
that
no,
was, that was like that, yeah.
So this is gonna be a target box.
Yep.
Spent. And it's gonna be 2. Cool.
2 hits from the orange. Focus and blank. Rerolls for another blank. Spends the force, I guess. Only takes 1 damage.
And then the range 1.
Down to no shields now. Range 1. 3 hits from the turquoise one. 1 evade and a focus. Gets rerolled to another focus. Takes 2.
He's on 5.
There you go, back to dials. It looks like a foregone conclusion from here on out. We might even have a quick game. There's 40 minutes left on the clock, and Bob are down to half points already.
I expect the target of this one. This one has no target.
Adios, Mateo.
Right?
3,
So, and if this is the case, we're going to see a Von Reg take down the feared Boba Fett, which is one of the most common lists in the top 16.
Nice. I got the initiative, so I
Most
will
common list archetypes.
Strength token here. Okay. It's not going to be relevant to you.
No bomb.
Okay, so
But yeah, nothing. All yours.
you bomb.
No bomb.
With one straight.
Huh? No bomb. It's
Ah,
very
okay.
yours.
So it's two straight here. Target lock. Rivers.
Cool. Has he not got one already? Sorry, I can't.
Has he got it? No, not
Oh,
yet.
no,
He
sorry.
spent it. Turn one, he spent it. This guy slips.
Zeta Squadron is slooping to the right.
Yeah, sleeping on the gas cards is great. Because you need to clear stress anyway, so.
Exactly. So I come here. There's the guy and roll the guy. No, I don't get
you
straight. Let's keep going. This
No,
first.
no result from the gas cloud.
Let's focus here.
Yep.
This guy. Can you please mark this down for me? Thank you.
Yes, I can confirm. Antonio did beat Darren Granger last round.
Here we go. And also focus, of course. It's your turn.
Too straight.
Straight. I'll take it. You the stress, the strain.
Yep. Range 2, no rolls. That's pushing damage.
Oops, sorry about the bumping.
Has he got a lot?
Yes, all of them.
Everybody's got locks.
No, not this one.
Sorry, who's not got
This
a
one
lot?
has not, it's no.
Okay.
All right.
I'm going to just boost one straight.
Orfet pushing himself into the corner there, making his next two moves very predictable.
My way.
Yeah.
And I want to get wronged.
I wasn't sure if he, if he sleep, but I thought it was going to be sleep step shield.
I was thinking if I can, and not with the shape ability, but
Yeah, no problem. Probably right there.
close one, right?
Yep, nice. Right, so Bubba. Straight. Constructed. One hit.
On it. So it's 2+1, right?
Yeah.
No damage.
Back back.
Yellow gets to
Yeah,
fire
so
back through the gas cloud.
That's gonna be 5.
Gets one hit.
The other guy,
Evades.
5 is his range. I didn't actually measure it. Yeah. So Is it obstructed?
No, it doesn't like it. So hang on. Do I even not do? I might get all the this one.
2 hits. Blank, folk, evade, so no damage there.
Yeah, I didn't actually check. I should have checked that out there. He's got the arcs through. Okay.
This was stressed or something.
Seeing a black spot in the middle of the camera, suddenly realised.
I've got to say, it's not the start I was hoping for. That's fine.
That poor guy.
I was due one of these.
See,
to be honest. Alright.
I think I have everything set here. I'll check.
Yes, ready.
No bomb.
So here comes it.
This guy happily go bump his friend. Removes the strain. I mean, it wasn't a strain, but he's going to get it off.
Remove the stress. Remove the strain. Let's get it again.
Putting in an action. Go again.
That's good. Cool.
Not that it's going to have you, but. Okay. Focus.
Now he needs. Well, he's just kind of. He knows where Bobber's going to be in the next couple of turns, so he doesn't really need to worry
So I'll do it.
about where the ties are.
What's he doing?
Just the end of this one.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to.
Oh. Yeah, probably going to slip himself right into that gap on Bobber, assuming that Bobber can't boost. Okay. Yeah, I think even if he boosts now, that say Squadron Survivor will still be in exactly the right place he wants to be, to the out of arc.
Just focus. Sorry, I'm not actually focused. He's got focus now. Very one thing, make sure.
Mi ha sparato. No, non adesso.
Yeah, just focus.
Okay.
Poi mi dai vicino.
Okay, doesn't even go for the boost.
It's going to be.
Just focuses.
You're fine, sorry.
Oh, cool.
That's right. Oh, sorry, one.
Hard. Sorry. It's not going to be relevant after this. That's it.
Cool. Good up.
Bishop. Happy dice. Gonna use the target lock.
Alright, uses target lock. He's got one crit so far. Hitting the focus. A blank and a focus get re-rolled with a target lock to get 2 crits.
Well, I gotta roll it. Go ahead.
Gets 1, re-rolls for Bobber's ability, still blank. Crit goes through.
Stun
That's a
pilot.
stunned pilot.
What's that?
Stun pilot.
Okay.
Oh, man. That's disgusting.
This will be my neighbor.
Well, you
After I bump
prefer.
something.
So
It's not bad. It's good.
After you execute maneuver, if you move
Oh,
through,
it's
overlap
only
an
up
obstacle,
to
suffer
the
1
obstacle.
damage.
Shit, yeah, that's actually right then. That's okay.
This one doesn't work.
4 hit points left on Bobber. Back to Dials. Bobber's position for this next turn almost clear. Now, best is going to take the 2 turn or 1 bank. He has the option of boosting from there, but I think he's going to be coming face to face with the other 4 TIE fighters.
Okay. That's it.
What else?
This guy first.
Rivas. Free bank, of course.
So this one.
Focuses.
This guy is one straight.
Turquoise Zeta Squadron.
Focus.
Oh, I thought he was facing the other way. 1 straight.
Do you have a grid token? What, sorry? The grid token. Do you have it? No? You don't know?
Can you please do it for me?
Sorry, yeah.
Since you want.
This one?
This is the. I'm focusing.
Es un token de crítico. Un token de crítico.
¿Es ilusión esto? Ah,
Sí,
tengo.
lo
Sí,
tienes.
sí, sí. Thank you very much.
Sorry. Your focus are rolling.
Go ahead. This one is gonna focus.
So, Veiga.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 turn with Bobber. Might even have got blocked. Oof.
I think we're one.
Most likely, yes.
I think so.
So not bad there. Von Reg needs to come up full throttle to be able to get a good shot off her on Bobber as well. Be able to stick some damage through.
I'm quite happy here.
Yeah, I think we might even have like that turquoise one
Lots of red.
just be in range 3. Might just be on the outskirts of range 3. The outer edge.
Depleting myself. And then I will focus.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, your shot.
I don't think I'm. Yeah, maybe I should, but I don't think there's range.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you. So, so it's me. Range.
So he's above us.
He is. You best thing to shoot? Yeah, probably. Cool. 3 into the last. Single reroll. So what's actually shooting me? I'm getting 1 shot back from with us.
This guy at least. I don't know if anyone else.
It's 2 dice against my 2. Yeah.
The stun pilot crit only works when overlapping obstacles.
I think.
Yeah, I
The
think
first edition version where it would also trigger damage when you bumped.
Yeah, that's back. Let's look if this one reaches. I don't think so.
Yeah, probably out.
I don't think yes.
Just do
So.
2. Alright. And reroll.
Right, so everything except 1 light has gone off.
Okay.
I believe I've still got power and I'm still transmitting. Anybody want to confirm that to me in the chat quickly?
Sorry. We can manage, I'm sure.
Last light's gone off.
Can you pause it? Let's pause it, right?
Yeah, sure.
We'll pause the time, okay?
No, it's a pausa.
So when you're having a bad day,
It's alright, it's alright.
losing friend in the start is going to be very hard.
Yeah, I think there's very little comeback to that. But it's been made worse by things like this. We're just like, I take it out and you don't. And it's like, I mean, I would have been get very lucky to make a comeback from Veiga tonight.
You were in setup, right?
Huh?
You were in setup. We finished now.
We've done now, yeah, it's done.
Just to take out the rest. So the time's stopped, is that okay? Why do they have lights? Why do they have power?
They're trying to get everyone to go to the bar.
It's just these. They did it this morning as well. Every morning at like 7:30, the lights have gone off. So I have to wait like 10 minutes for them to come back on.
They've not made enough money at the bar, so they're just trying to get everyone over there.
Okay, so just keep you all informed. This has happened twice, but whilst the event was not running, each morning we've been in here at 7:30. The lights have gone off for about 10 minutes.
We are talking about playing with proper token.
He allowed me to use those now.
Okay.
I don't know.
That works well.
No, porque si no puede. If another judge comes, for this reason we use the create tokens because we need to know the state of the table. So we need to know which seat has the create.
Yeah, they just kind of went. Maybe something to do with the power problem. You know.
Okay. I'll use those guard board things because he doesn't love me.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I'm just using the guard board things instead of those. Those
So
are
the
the
charge tokens. Well, you were using those for deplete tokens.
Yep.
Okay.
Now I'm not. I was using them.
His bullseye ability.
What?
His bullseye ability. It's got to be in range, right?
Yeah, range, only range. And the range can, if I'm in range 3 inside and then the range ruler is not, you also don't get it.
No.
We have no tool to actually measure that. So if you want to, so the time is stopped. I want to get the playing phase.
Yeah, sure. Just
The thing is, I prefer to wait just because I can see.
yeah, no, it's fair enough.
We can. I'm on a separate time or whatever. So if you guys want to go to the toilet or do anything briefly, even if the lights come back on, I'm not going to start that timer until you're both here.
Yeah,
okay?
sure. I mean, to be honest,
Well, it's streaming right now, but I won't start the timer until I've got both of you back.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think time's going to be an issue.
No, but I mean just like.
Do we have to restart again?
Yeah, but the fact that someone, if you don't feel like you can't go to the toilet because the lights might come on, right?
think that's up there with Fenrir's most embarrassing death. So
After killing Farrell. Do you know? I didn't shoot with this guy yet. Vonra did nothing yet. Just moving around. And giving a target load to someone, I think, to Riva. I don't know.
Yeah.
They did nothing.
Well, this has been a rough one.
Yeah. I can agree with you on that, yeah, 100%. The last few turns, so like you've got no options with Bobber.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
nothing, yeah. It's just like, trying to make nice shots on him. But
Yeah.
cross-board, then
When
do
you
that,
he's not here right now. When you were over here and you chose to do the tunnel roll round,
yeah.
because I was like, I mean, I guess the idea is that like, you don't want to have him following you all the rest of the game. And so you
I
wanted
didn't
to
think
try.
I didn't think he was going to follow me, to be honest. So I
No?
wanted the option to fly and boost into first.
I just kind of figured like, because either way, if you keep going in the opposite direction from him, then it just means that they eventually just fall in behind you, and they're all just taking shots at you from behind.
Yeah.
You can't go slow enough to stop them.
Yeah. You can't hit the real.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
they just chip at you. Like,
Yeah.
they're consistently getting 2 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was really happy after the first engage where I got Bobering quick. I don't think he was expected. I got it there. I got Bob in front of him. And I fed right front of here. I was like, this is an amazing spot. Because I'm going to force him this way.
Yeah.
Fenn's going to slide him behind. I'm going to get decent shots. I'm not going to get shots back. And then
He got very lucky on
Fenn got nailed by 2 TIE fighters. One at range 3, one at range 2.
Yeah.
It was push to a crit, direct hit, 2 hits, blanks. Wow. Ouch. And Bob is he's in 3, so he's pretty fucked. I'm about to lose this game. Yeah, Bob is going to go out and start, I think. Quite at the end. See if we can take any ties with him. See you in a bit.
Okay, lights are coming back and going back off.
To be honest, I actually didn't think the range 3 was it. I didn't think that was a range 3 shot. So I thought he was going out of range.
He was actually
Yeah, the 4. Yeah, it's not ideal. I had it too in my head. I was trying to like DS kill. I thought you're not gonna have a token. I'm gonna strip the token and like you're gonna 2 versus my 3. And I was actually fine with losing a damage because I thought if we get to the point, I'd rather have my damage ships and your damage ships and have fewer and get the end game than. Do you know what I mean?
You can go back.
Because if we just both blank out, it's kind of like.
It was a very good move, forcing me to.
Right, this is the conversation for after the game.
Yeah.
Yeah? Have we finished or?
Oh, no,
Yeah, we're
okay,
finished.
Right,
I'm
just in
going
case
now.
you've conceded.
No.
right?
Okay,
Okay, go.
I'm going to the end. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's happened every morning as well. So yeah. Yeah, it takes them a minute.
Yeah, these eyeballs are
Okay, we're
there.
back. So let me reset my timer. Stop it and start it. So that should be about right. There is a pretty powerful storm outside, and I think we're actually getting to the peak point of it. It's supposed to be like between 1 o'clock and 4 p.m. local time is the worst for the storm. Very high winds, not much rain, but very high winds. But really, like I say, I don't think the lights had anything to do with that. It was because, as I said, it's happened on Saturday and Sunday when we've come in at 7 o'clock in the morning to get ready.
Can you please help me?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you very much. If it's all there, but
Bit easy for me to do.
you're gonna get a lot of results this time.
Yeah, I think I probably will.
Straight ahead. In the focus. Should have banked, I think. That's it. Let's go on.
Shut doors, guys. Everything's getting blown around.
Yeah, I died in a shit. I was umming and ahhing between 3 bank left.
Focuses. And you go.
Sure. So, full straight.
Oh, you can have it.
Where do I put my foot?
Okay. So now lights are fully operational again.
Pretty sure one red's coming in. Well, I'm going to assume one red's one banking. We'll go with that. I definitely don't want to be where I am. That's something that I would go for. That's something I'm going to one back right.
Okay.
Great, cool.
Yes, I wasn't sure.
I'll take that.
I wasn't sure if you were.
I mean, you've got a nice box there, because if I just bump into the back of that, you've got a good shot on me.
What I'm gonna do is just with my.
Yeah, he's only really got 2 arcs on Bobber right now. But judging by the way dice have been rolling in this round, maybe it's just that's all he needs is those 2
That's
arcs.
it.
That's fresh? Orange is fresh?
No,
Is that the owner?
Yes.
Okay,
Oh, that shows.
That's good. Cool. So,
Together, first. This guy is 4 HP.
4 HP, so his killing him might actually fuck him. But
Right, I see 3 and a focus.
I need my force.
Rerolls gets 4, 2, and we lose one of our first
It's 3 damage.
SFs.
3 damage.
Oh, the wrong one.
This guy is dead.
And the irony is that might actually kill me.
So I tried, I swear. So let's go first with this guy.
Yep. Roll some blanks. That's not
It's
one.
not black.
Focus, spends the focus for 2.
That's right. So 2 greens. Let's not roll some blanks.
Focus.
Okay, so
Gets 1, takes
so
1.
1 hit, 4 spent.
I have to spend the force from Maul.
I'm gonna attack you with reverse.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about Maul.
5.
Yeah, really should have got Maul that, so it's going to stress.
5 damage cost.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Maybe when the lights went out, I just missed something. So 1 hit and a crit.
Ah! Come on. Roll some not blanks.
That's an evading a blank.
Not a crit.
Crit goes through.
That's direct.
Direct
Well
hit.
played.
And that's the game.
That's alright.
God, guys.
That was a melting.
Yeah, well, as we said before, like losing Bob at that thin route in that first engagement.
Yeah.
From like
I thought you weren't going in, so I should have to eat all the blood by myself. But the moment he just gave me instead of just going away, I started thinking, oh, he's a big in a bad spot because even if you survive, everyone here is to block every exit and try to do damage to him. But the surprise was that he died.
Yeah.
With 3 hits in total, one reach 3. You don't deserve
From
that.
then on, it was just difficult work with Paul.
Yeah.
Against 5 ties.
He was just consistently taking damage as well. It was just, it wasn't fun.
Okay.
Too many arcs. Too many arcs all the time.
There's too many arcs, yeah. You need
Thank
to
you,
take
Sam.
That's alright.
You know, congratulations. Okay, best of luck in top 8. Sam, you still get to drop over to hyperspace. I don't know if it's still allowed.
Yeah, I think I'm probably X-winged out, to be honest. I think I should grab a beer and chill.